Okay guys, so we're going to try this again, and we're going to go through TCC lockup and kind of how this whole thing works now that I've got the audio deal kind of figured out. So we're going to go in here and start with a Gen 3 file. A lot of you guys have these setups. This is good for, a 4L60, a 4L80, and this is going to be good for whether it's a stock converter vehicle or you have a bigger converter, more so even for a bigger converter. So we're going to go in here to our transmission section and navigate over here to the torque converter section and then to the apply and release. So this normal table is where you guys are going to be operating a lot of the time. And if you use the Blue Cat tool, they usually do a pretty good job of setting this up, in a good spot. Essentially, the idea being that when the converter is locked up at a 1-to-1 ratio, you've reduced the slip, and you're going to keep the heat down. It's going to be really good for fuel economy, but it's not really good for throttle feel and acceleration and things like that. And when you're at wide open throttle, you typically don't want the converter to be locked, especially with a stock converter, a single disc converter, stuff like that. So this is from a 2001 6-liter truck. You can see down here at 0% throttle position, it's not allowed. I don't know why they set it up like this, but essentially in third gear, at this throttle position and this mile an hour is when the converter is going to lock. And then it kind of progresses, as throttle position goes up. So it's pretty standard. What we'll do is, your acceleration gears, you don't want the converter to lock. So what we're going to do is we're going to set these to 255. And then the only time we really want it to lock is this range right here. This part throttle sub 50% in fourth gear. So anything over 50% throttle in fourth gear, again, not that we're going to be in fourth gear under a wide open throttle hit, which we don't typically recommend. And then we would go here to our releases and we'd set those maybe 5 miles an hour below. Same thing. In theory, you don't really need that just because it's never going to it's never going to hit these triggers anyway. This is going to be a good starting point. A lot of the times what I'll do for you guys when you contact me is we'll set the enable position to like 50, the enable trigger to 50, and then the release at 55, and then the release at 50. This is usually pretty good. It just kind of depends on your combination, where the camshaft makes power. Does the combination like the 1-to-1 coupling? Sometimes you may have to bump this up to like 60, and then we can bump the release up to 55. And for most people, I'll be real honest, this gets pretty much everybody where they want to be 90% of the time. On a 4L60 or a 4L80, this is a good bit. And then you can copy this and you can paste this to your cruise table if you want. And you can also paste it to your performance table. Probably just leave the hot trans like it is. No need to, at that point, once you've met that threshold, I'm not really too concerned with it, locking up or what it's doing. We just want it to save itself. But this is going to be a really good starting point for a lot of you guys. If I've done a file for you, you're likely going to see stuff like this for your 4-speeds. And then if we go to a 6-speed, let's see, we'll go down here and we'll go to a Camaro. It's kind of the same thing. And again, if you're nervous about doing this, using the Blue Cat tool, which I've got videos on, we're not covering that in this video. There are, their setups are going to be pretty good for this. You have to be careful because now the 5th and 6th gear applies are separated from the normal. But you can see here, 141, 132. I don't know why they put those values there, but you're probably not going to be at 141 miles an hour in first gear. So the first 3 gears for sure, you don't want it to lock up at, and then same thing at wide open throttle, anything above 50%, 318 is kind of the standard number everybody uses. I set our release to something like this. And you may want to just see what this feels like. If it's lugging down a little bit, what you can do is come in here and you can bump this up by, by 5 until it kind of cleans up, and you can kind of interpolate this over. That way it's nice and smooth. This right here will definitely kind of clean up the acceleration and everything, especially at something over 50% throttle. You may want to go in here again. Probably not going to hit these triggers, but just for you know, keeping things normal. They've already kind of got it set up to where, you know, those original 117, 120 some odd mile an hour triggers you're not going to meet. This is a Camaro though, so if we go over here, let's go to a truck. And let's see what this looks like. The trucks might be a little bit different. Might, as in I know they're going to be different. So yeah, so you can see here that, you know, in third gear, it'll start to lock up. You may want to come in here and do something like this. This is just kind of a quick down and dirty 17. Not that you really need to change that because it's not going to hit that trigger anyway. We would do that. Same thing in fifth gear. You may hit this mile per hour trigger, which in that case, you know, I may not want it to lock up unless you have like a big triple disc converter or something like that that can tolerate it. Again, your converter company would be able to tell you. And some people, if the converter is wild enough, they'll even keep it unlocked in fourth gear as well, which is not uncommon. It just depends. And you can see here the trigger is much higher. The threshold is. So to 318. The other thing that you may want to do, you have to do, is come in here to your wide open throttle, and these, notice how these are set to 318 and 317 to mirror what's, you know, wide open throttle being pretty much 87% and on in this table. You would want this to mirror what's over here. So then in fifth, we would want to set this to 318, 317, and then same thing for, we can just copy that and paste it in the sixth gear. You know, not really sure why they do that from the factory, but that's just something that you will need to consider, you know, but you'll definitely kind of clean up the acceleration of the vehicle by keeping the converter unlocked. The throttle will feel better, and no, it's not going to blow it up. You know, you're not going to damage anything. You know, so it's really personal preference. So just something to keep in mind. If we go to an 8-speed and 8 and 10 speeds are pretty similar. So if we go over here and we find an 8-speed, let's go find like a 2017 Camaro. Here we go. The nice thing about these are that all the gears are in the same table. However, the apply speeds are on the bottom, so you need to make sure you're aware of that. So again, we're in the transmission section, torque converter, apply and release. We go to normal. Notice our applies are down here. So you can see here that it's pretty wide open. The converter has the full authority to lock up in basically any of these lower gears. So, you know, I would probably come in here and do something like this right off the bat. Something like this, and I'd come up here and do 315. You know, and this would really clean up how this vehicle runs and drives. And if you start to find that, you know, some people, even sixth gear, they'll like to lock it up and just kind of leave the last two gears as the cruising gears. It just kind of depends. Depends on your tire size, depends on, again, your engine combination, everything. But this would be a really good starting point just to keep the vehicle from lugging with that 1-to-1 ratio down low, potentially with what a lot of you guys are running, which is a big camshaft, you know, where the engine doesn't make torque and it's going to do that bucking and surging kind of effect. You know, so this is going to be a really good starting point. There again, you'd come here and you'd want to make all these applies. You know, that means that wide open throttle, you know, the vehicle can, you know, lock up at wide open throttle at this mile per hour, which you don't want. Again, if you have like a positive displacement blower and you're trying, you know, to keep the boost in and things like that, and your converter company, you know, says that it's a good idea, you can get away with it, but this is going to be 9 times out of 10, you know, the best route to go. And then you can also adjust these for your pattern A, pattern B, whichever, you know, ones you're using, however you have everything routed, you know, you can opt to do that. So hope this video was informative and you guys enjoyed it. Remember, The Oxido LED bulbs are on sale. You guys do get a discount by using Gulf Coast Tuning as your coupon code. So go over and snag those and shoot me some pictures of what your rides look like, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.